This works now because I've tried a lot of things, and right now, nothing is working. I am now talking because hopefully my microphone stops doing the thing it was doing so I can actually stream. Thank God. Jesus, First of all, I hate Father's Day. Second of all, I literally, I started setting up for the stream an hour ago. An hour ago. And now, let's see. First, I had to sign in and sign out of Streamlabs. And then, as soon as I get signed in, right, my entire computer just craps out. So that was fun. And then, after I get logged in, all of my previous stream stuff is erased. Or it wasn't erased. I thought it was erased, and I panicked, and then I logged in. And that was fine. However, the process was hell. And then I had to call my boyfriend, who doesn't even stream anymore, and be like, hey, babe, how do you get the chat to show up on your stream? Because I'm sick of looking at my phone whenever I want to read the chat. And he had to help me with that. And then I started the stream, and my mic was being all da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So, we're feeling great. No, I don't care. Windows is now, like, doing something funky. No, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Why are you not playing anything? Ah, my life. So anyways, hello everybody, my name is sodamoskii, and I have not played Minecraft in about half a year. And so now we're playing Minecraft because it's Father's Day. And not everyone has a dad. Like me. I'm not your dad. But I don't have one. I do have a dad. He's just kind of... But hello, I'm also trying to get on a more consistent streaming schedule because I kind of suck at that. I'm gonna turn down Minecraft a little bit. My computer froze for a second and I literally thought I was gonna have to relive everything that I just had to deal with. But yes, I spent the day with my grandfather because my father abandoned me. My father left, and so my grandpa was like my dad, and I spent the day babysitting my nephew, whom I love very, very much. His name is Hayes, and he is the most chaotic thing I have ever dealt with in my life. Wow, I have not played Minecraft in way too long. Oh, I remember I was starting to build this, and then I never got through it. That's great. It's also raining here. It is storming so much that my house was shaking for a period of time. So that's fun. I have no idea what to do right now. I'm trying to remember what I was doing last time. I can put that away. We might just explore for the day. Oh god, I completely forgot how to use the controls. Okay, do I need to make another... Oh, there's another chest over there. I also moved my webcam for the 50th time ever, and I was going to play Fortnite tonight, and then I didn't want to. Because a new update came out, and I don't want to play it without playing with the crew who I normally play it with. Because I'm not that good at Fortnite. However, I will always tell Ty that I am better than him at Fortnite. I've said this before, too, and I'm going to say it again. I love the fact that I can just like name drop my friends on here and you guys know who I'm talking about. Like, I can just be like, yeah, me, Ty, and Patty, and it's like, yes, we know who those are. Hello, cow. You are so pretty. Horsey Thompson. I forgot about Horsey Thompson. What's his lover's name? Oh, I get to see Horsey Thompson again. God, I haven't played this in so long. And the last time I played this, I talked about like how much it would mean to me to become affiliate and all of that. And now I'm at, God, I keep messing up the controls. Last time I played, I was talking about how much it would mean to me to like ever become affiliate and stuff like that. And now I'm at 200 followers. We just did the 200 follower special. What? Horsey Thompson. Is the other one Ricky Montgomery? Were those the names? Horsey Thompson and Ricky Montgomery? I'm pretty sure those were the names. Because I was dealing with my Mr. Loverman phase. Which I still do deal with. I remember like half a year before Ricky Montgomery blew up on TikTok, my boyfriend had showed me his music and he was like, yeah, as much as I love Ricky, I really hope his stuff never gets that popular because I like that this is my thing. And then Mr. Loverman blew up and the banana fish community fell in love with Ricky Montgomery and I was like, ooh, harsh. But in return, my boyfriend was like, hey, you know all of this stuff about Brendan Urie? And I was like, oh, shit. And now I don't like Brendan Urie at all. My younger brother, I have a 13-year-old brother. I had to think about that. Don't do that. I have a 13-year-old brother, and he left the house like 3 or 4 hours ago, as soon as we got home from visiting our grandparents. And he goes, hey, can you pick me up? And I said, nope. And he goes, why not? I go, you told me you were getting a ride, and I told you I was streaming. And so in turn, I am not picking you up, because it's storming. And my brother goes, are you sure? Because so-and-so's brother is being stingy. And I'm like, I was allowed to be stingy? Like, shit, I should have been charging you and your friends. I'm a terrible sister, as I want you all to know. My brother also, he had hair like Tommy Lee, and it went down to like here, and it looked a lot like, so my hair is dyed. I was born with very, very light brown hair, like caramel brown, and then I dyed it a lot, and then this year I dyed it back to being dark because I'm very pale, and my grandma always loves when I have dark hair, and then I did the blonde underneath, which you can't really see right now. So my brother had like this shade of hair, super curly, naturally very healthy, very perfect. The little shit, while he was out, he did something to his hair. And so he comes home, right? And I'm like, hey bro, are you ready for family therapy? Because that's like a thing we do. And I look at him and he shaved his head. Not even with like a cutter, but the dude just full on shaved his head. And then like my brother wasn't home for like 2 more days, and my mom saw it. My mom freaked out, and then when my grandpa saw him, he called my brother a skinhead. And if you don't know what that term means, you are probably too young to be watching my channel. But it was very much a very, very interesting experience. And the thing is, like, I'm mentally ill, but my brother is also very mentally ill, and now as I'm coming down, not from being mentally ill, but just from doing stupid shit, he's now getting into doing stupid shit. My mom, I love my mom, but she'll like be like, you know, you were so much easier than he was, because you were just depressed, you just sat in your room. He actually does stuff. And I'm like, oh ho ho, you think? Like, staying in my room is not that much better than the hijinks my brother pulls. I have no clue what to do. I'm pretty sure I just lost my house. I came from that way. So I love exploring, but I also... Oh, I think I have it. I remember why I stopped playing Minecraft. I stopped playing Minecraft because you guys would bully me. I got bullied for having an ugly house, and I spent an entire stream rebuilding my floors because you didn't like that I had birch floors. Unbelievable. Also, hello to the viewers that are here. There's not many of you, but I appreciate you. But yeah, so I do this thing. So I still work as a swim teacher, a children's swim teacher. I love my job. Oh, speaking of which, today's stream shout out goes to 3 very awesome little girls who I teach. Their names are Nina, Riley, and Alice. And these kids, let me tell you, they are the highlight of my Thursdays. These kids are so funny. We were talking about YouTube and streaming, and one of them was like, yeah, I want to play video games for a living. And I'm like, yo! For real? I wanted to say deadass. I can't say deadass because, I would get in a lot of trouble. But these little girls now know my YouTube and Twitch channels. And I talked to their parents. I was like, hey, parents, I just want to let you know, I say a lot of bad words. And so, if you're not okay with that, please tell me. And they were like, no, we don't give a shit. And I was like, sick. Also, I can't believe it's not Butlet redeemed. Hydrate. So first I'm going to get to that little sandlot. And then I'm going to drink out of a cup that I'm very excited to show you guys. Also, the first time I ever streamed Minecraft with a webcam, I was also showing you guys a cup. I know because somebody clipped that video of me showing you a cup. And I remember it was my Kiki's Delivery Service water bottle, which fun fact, I got that water bottle because it was cute. I had never seen it. My boyfriend made me watch it. Very good movie, but I had never seen it. And so, this is my cup, and it says Goth Juice, and it's fucking sick. I'm gonna have you look at that again. I have to hand wash this bitch because of the decal. It is from Killstar, my favorite goth company. As far as I know, they do not have any controversies, which goth and like alternative styles are generally centralized around being like made ethically. It is so hard to find like an ethically well goth store. I'm gonna take a sip because someone redeemed hydrate. So fun fact, I can't believe it's not Butlet just said, did you know you can get a Totoro onesie? I own one. At the first con I ever went to, I bought one for 60 bucks, and I don't know where it is. So I might get another one, but it's a kigurumi. Why did I like rolled my tongue at a weird time? It's a kigurumi. But I own one, and I don't know where it is right now. So I might buy a new one. But when I was 14, I went to a kigurumi like party at a convention. And it was really I have so many convention stories that I just forget about. I honestly just couldn't figure out how to type kigurumi. That's valid as shit. I'm illiterate. Stop! Fuck! I keep fucking up the controls because of the other games that I play. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get oh, my doggy, what was your name? Throckmorton! Oh! My baby! Throckmorton! Oh, you're sitting on the windowsill? You're so... Look at him. Look at him go. Hello, Throckmorton. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. Oh, so tracing back to my original point. I work starting at, like, I go to my job at 3:30. And usually I arrive at my building at 3:30, I should say. Also, I'm gonna quickly write down the coordinates of my house. So I'm writing it on my white desk. Just so that I can actually explore without worrying about getting lost. So, I get to my building at 3:30. I usually, like, leave for work at 2:30. It gives me time to eat. My first class is usually at 3:40, 4 or 4:15. But I have to be at the building 20 minutes early. So, I usually leave my house at, like, 2:30 or 2:40. If somebody asks me and they're like, hey, do you want to get breakfast before work? I cannot. In my head, I'm like, if I leave my house, I will miss my shift and I will die. And so I was considering also to help get my sleep schedule back on track, streaming in the AM. Not super early, but like from 10 until noon or from like 11 until 1 streaming. Cause I'm taking a temporary break from Saturdays because I'm dealing with some personal stuff. But I still work on Mondays and Thursdays. And so I think I'm just gonna stream in the AM also so I can get a steady streaming schedule. Because the thing is, I never stream because, like, I don't know if you guys realize this, there are times where I am not home for like 5 days straight. Because let me see. Sunday, nothing's usually happening, but that's usually a recovery from Saturday. Monday, I work. Tuesday is my boyfriend's only day off. And so... So, do I have torches? I do have torches. Monday is my boyfriend... Not Monday. Tuesday is my boyfriend's only day off, so we're usually hanging out and doing some stupid stuff. Wednesday's always a free day. It just is... So that's another thing. I should probably stream more on Wednesdays. Thursday I work. Friday, I usually... What do I do on Friday? I'm usually hanging out with somebody on Friday. But I never stay over anywhere because I work Saturday morning. But now that's going to change because I'm taking my temporary break from Saturdays. Saturday, I usually have game night with the fellas. Or something similar. And then Sunday is me waking up from being at somebody's house. So, a bee! Hi! I've known you existed for a while. I just want to say you're so pretty. Look at you go. You... Oh! Busy little bee. With a fat rump. Somebody is walking around upstairs. I can hear it. So yeah, today I am just exploring and trying to find stuff. I probably should have brought a bed because I know I have an extra bed. But I really don't feel like walking back to the house again. So if we see some sheep, we're going to shear some sheep. And if not, we're just going to explore through the dark. What are you? I think it's so cool, like, how far I've come. Please. Since I started streaming, because... It hasn't been, like, almost a year, but I did start streaming in November of 2020, I believe. And so, I'm gonna find out the exact date, but I will probably get, like, a little cake for my 1 year. I'm hoping by 1 year I'm at least at 500, because that would be cool. But right now, I'm still kind of blown away by 200, because Twitch, it is really hard to get followers on Twitch. It is so hard. I applaud anybody who does this shit full time. But Twitch, it's not like I'm not trying to like criticize Twitch. It's more just how the algorithm works in terms of just how it is. It generally will show you like most popular streamers for categories that work best for you. But that doesn't really work for smaller streamers like me. Except, fun fact, if you're on my Discord server, there's a user by the name of Delta. And me and him have become friends because now he's a mod on my server. And we were talking, and I said something, and he was like, oh, well, I actually didn't find you through TikTok. I go, you didn't? Did you find me through YouTube? And he was like, no. I was like, Instagram? He's like, no. I go, how did you find me? He goes, I actually found you through Twitch. And I was like, what? And he goes, yeah, I was actually looking for smaller Fortnite streamers because I was kind of not really digging the popular ones, and I found you. And I was like, and now we're friends. And he got really happy that I said we were friends. But, like, that's so sick to me that now that's, like, a thing I can say. Like, when people know me from TikTok, it's really cool. Like, don't get me wrong. It is balls to the wall amazing. But hearing someone say they found me through Twitch, that, like, makes me feel like my little 12-year-old dreams are coming true. I got fat cake. I'm actually, like, I would love to do the little cake thing. But I want to put it out there. I actually don't like cake. I do not like sweets to pretty much any regard. They are just... Oh, this music is so funky. I was checking my desk to remind myself that I wrote down my coordinates so I don't have to be scared about going too far. Yeah, I'm not a sweets person. My boyfriend has a huge sweet tooth. And I mean, like, ordering $50 worth of candy from, like, Florida. I don't like sweets. And so I remember at my grad party, because I just graduated high school, which is also a thing that's happened. I am now a high school graduate. attending community college because I'm poor. Oh, every 5 seconds somebody was like, hey, when are we gonna cut the cake? And I was like, I don't care. And they're like, well, we'll just let you cut the cake when you want cake. And I'm like, I don't like cake at all. And I tried to have a little bit, but my mom, we were talking about like what cake I wanted to order and stuff, and she was like, because she put me in the same group chat as our cake lady, because we use the same cake lady for everything. She's very, very nice, and we like to support small businesses in my family. And my mom was like, oh yes, we're gonna do a banana and pineapple cake. And I'm like, what the fuck? Huh? Banana and pineapple? Who the fuck wants banana and pineapple? Like, that was just such a weird combination, especially because banana is like the milk of fruits. And I will not elaborate further. However, hello sheep, where are my shears? Oh, there are my shears. Did you give me 3? Oh, you are so amazing! I love you, sheep! I love you! Oh, that was so nice of him. I have no idea what I was talking about. Oh, yes, banana is like the milk of fruits. And it makes sense to me because I have texture issues, but that's just how it sounds. That was such a nice sheep. If any of you guys watch The Good Place, this isn't really a spoiler, it's just a quote that doesn't reveal anything. My favorite thing ever, like my favorite quote, is one of the characters, Chidi, looking at an egg and going, I love you too, egg. It's like one of the only things, like that show is funny, don't get me wrong, but it is like probably the funniest thing in the world to me, and it made me laugh harder than anything else. Hello, sheeps. Snip. No! Snip. Snip. Snip, 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 snip. God, it feels like I'm back in my roots playing Minecraft. Also, it is kind of nice not playing in like an online game because there's a lot less lag. Is everything okay for you guys? Feedback okay? God, when I was first playing Minecraft and I didn't have a capture card, God, that footage, it is so hard to watch because it's so grainy. And I'm just like, oh my lord. Hi, Ty! I was talking about, I was talking about The Good Place, and then I was talking a whole bunch. Happy Father's Day to everybody. I don't have a dad, and that's why I have trouble bonding with people. Except not really, because if you guys have met Ben, Ty, I'm gonna ignore your thing real quick. If you guys have ever met Ben, I don't play with him that often, but I post about him a lot on my Instagram. He is my best friend, and me and him, when I met him, the first thing I ever said to him, I go, hey Ben, you remind me of all the good parts of my father. And he goes, is your father still around? And I go, nope. And he just gave me a hug. Hey Delta, I was actually just talking about you and how you found me through Twitch. So now I'm gonna take a sip out of, once again, my goth juice cup. I might have to go get more Coke, because this is Coke. I don't have water today because I don't want water. So last night, I was the only one in my house, and I hate being the only one in my house. It makes me very scared. Are you a dog? Are you a dog? What are you? Oh, you're a wolf. Hello. Oh, it's me. Hi. Oh my God, that's me. I forgot I could do this. Look at me. I'm so cute. I can't believe it's not Butlet redeemed stretch. Ooh, did you guys hear that? That was so loud. Oh, I couldn't get another one. I am wearing my Metallica shirt, which, oh, I forgot. Now I can do this for intros now. I can be like, hello, everybody. My name is Sodamoskii, and welcome to Minecraft. Oh, I love that. Life is good. What was I talking about? I completely forgot what I was talking about. God damn it. We're gonna make a bed. I hate when that happens. I don't have ADHD, but I have something. Everyone else thinks I have ADHD. We don't know that for sure. Bed? Where's the bed? Do I not have enough wood? I probably don't have enough wood. Oh! But yeah, Ben and I make really funny jokes about my lack of father. And then I told my mom a joke. Or I was like, TikTok showed me a really funny joke today. My mom was like, yeah? And I go, yeah. And it was, hey, bisexual girls wondering if your friends are free this weekend. No, they're not. It's Father's Day. And my mom is just like, she sits there, right? And she's processing. She's like, oh, because bisexuals don't have fathers. And you're a bisexual who doesn't have a father. And I was like, yeah. And me and my mom were one funky pair of ladies. I'm getting rid of you. I don't want you. Said my father. Oh, God, a while ago, one of my students, very cute kid, adorable kid, I loved him. I said loved past tense. He's not dead. I'm just not going to be seeing him for a while because I'm taking a break from Saturday shifts. One day, we had to go from a different lane than what was our usual lane. And so our usual lane was like, because the way that my pool is we have half of it basically, not half, like 5/8 of the pool is split into these lanes that are divided vertically into 10 different lanes, and those are for generally for our younger kids or levels like 1 through 3, because usually by level 4 we move them into our long lanes. And so on the other end of those lanes we have 2 really long lanes, and that's where we usually teach our like competitive swimmers and stuff like that. So this kid, very talented swimmer, especially for his age. He was a very small kid, but like I was teaching him flips. He just moved up to level 4, which is where they learn dolphin kicks. And there was another boy in the class, and this boy, he was like in the right level for his age. He was just really tall. And so we had to go into the long lane. And so we're swimming, and I look over, and the one little boy, the little one, is very like standoffish. And I was like, hey, what's going on? Are we okay? And he breaks down sobbing, and he goes, my dad left and he's never coming back. And I'm like, okay, do you want to do a backstroke? Like, I didn't know how to respond. The family, I knew the family, they were so nice. They got me a Dunkin' gift card just as a thank you one day. And so I'm like standing there, I don't know what to do, and he's sobbing. And I can see his mom, and his mom is looking at me, and I'm like, hey, it's okay. I grew up without a dad, and I turned out fine, which is a fucking lie. But I'm like, I was like, everything's okay. And he's sobbing, and I was like, do you want me to hold you? And so I'm holding this one kid with one arm because that's how tiny he is. And he's sobbing, and I'm patting his back. And the other kid, I'm using one arm, and I'm like, okay, so you flip. When you flip, make sure you're not lifting your head. Like, I'm teaching and holding this kid. And eventually, the little boy's mom comes over, and she's like, hey, what's going on? And I go, oh, he told me a little bit about what's happening at home, because I didn't want to like outwardly say it, just because not everyone handles that stuff well. And so she was like, what do you mean? And I go, oh, well, you know, he said that his dad left and is never coming back. Mind you, this is like 10 minutes of crying. I'm holding the kid, and I didn't mind. I felt really, really bad. But then the mom just like sighs, and she's like, he's on a business trip in Mexico. He's gonna be back in 2 weeks. I think little boy is just upset that we're in the big lane today. And I was just like, oh, thank God. Like, I was like, I don't know how to handle this situation. Are those foxes? Hello. Hi. Whoa, there you go. But yeah, I didn't know how to handle that situation. I handled it pretty well, but I didn't know how to handle it. And then I think it's funny that, like, nobody knows that me and my brother are related, like, nobody in this area. Because they're like, oh, wow, you two look so different. And everybody knows that my father's not around. Everyone knows his father's not around. So people are like, wow, you look so different. Like, for siblings, how do you guys deal with not having dads? And I'm like, well, my dad's still alive. His isn't. And I have to explain that we're half siblings. And that's why my brother looks significantly better than I do. However, tracing back to my earlier story, my brother shaved his head. So right now, I'm the cuter sibling. Which doesn't happen very often. I panicked a tiny bit today because I'm just talking. I love that. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I know I'm looking. Oh, there's another village! There we go! See? So, I panicked for a little bit today because first my boyfriend was panicking and he's like, I don't have enough money for Disney because he's going to Disney because we're adults now and that's what we do. And he was like, I'm really short on money. And I was like, oh no! And he was like, yeah, I leave the 26th. And as I am airing this, I believe today is June 20th. Is that true? Yes, it is, for another hour. So I thought he meant like June 26th. And I was like, oh, okay. Just wondering, are you gonna be here for my birthday? And he goes, yes. And then he calls me a silly goose. And he goes, I'm not telling my boyfriend to start an OnlyFans. You guys flirt with him too much in the comments, and I'm a little jealous. Anyways, so he was like, hey, you silly fucking goose. I'm not leaving until July 26th. And I was like, oh, okay. Wait, because we're also going to a convention this year. I am officially making an appearance at Anime Magic in Rosemont, Illinois. But I was like, are you going to be here for Anime Magic? And he was like, yes. And I was like, thank God. Because normally, everything in my life goes horribly wrong. Additionally, if you are interested in buying me something for my birthday, my wish list is in my bio. Somebody last night, by the username of, I believe it's Ken2K99, because I think on here it's 2X, and I don't know. Anyways, Instagram handle, Ken2K99 got me my entire Bowsette cosplay in one night. The only things that I don't have yet. Oh wait, I was looking for a village. Oh, there's just a single house. Oh, and a little tower. But last night somebody bought my entire Bowsette cosplay, and I'm really excited to open that on stream. And I have to like go over here to try stuff on. I'm gonna get more wool while I'm here. And then my moderator for Twitch, his name is Raven. He's also very cool. He let me open my present early, because the way I want to do it is if I get like any presents this year, I would like to open them on stream with you guys and do a Q&A and just talk about stuff. Because I was gonna do that last year. I was gonna film a video, but then like none of the gifts arrived until like a week after my birthday, and nobody told me if they were getting me stuff, so I felt so bad. So my moderator said I could open the gift early, and he got me pest repellent, which was actually very, very sweet because I have a really bad fear of bugs. And the night that he bought it, I was having a panic attack because there were gnats in my room, and I was crying like a big old baby. And it was actually a very thoughtful gift, because I did put it on my wish list. However, I think I'm going to set it up tonight because the box says, like, warning. What are you? I think I already have you. So I think I stole you from another village. The box is like, hey, warning. When you set this up, you will see significantly more bugs because this will drive the bugs out of hiding. And I was like, oh ho ho. I better not be home for that. Also, there was a solid chance I was hallucinating the gnats in the first place. I don't know if I was, but when I woke up in the morning, all of them were gone. Yeah, I was in here. When I was growing up, me and my brother played Minecraft Pocket Edition a lot because we couldn't afford anything else. And I remember he used to always bully me because he would be like, he was like, stop closing the doors behind you. You don't have to. And I'm like, no, it's the polite thing to do. But now I always go back into the houses because I see the doors are closed. Hi, kitty. Oh, hello. There you go. How do you tame a cat? I'm also very far away from home, so. Don't you need fish? Oh! We're gonna get a cat. Do I need a fishing rod? What do I need? I'm so... You're a barrel. I didn't even know you existed. A barrel? That's so sick. I'll take you. Sorry, I just stole your barrel. I thought it was cool. High five, viewers! Fuck, I keep mixing up X and the trigger. Thank you for following! Oh, that's Logan! Hi, Logan! I'm thinking about taming a cat, but that's a long walk home. So I think I can't just, like, off myself. I keep missing. I'm not that smart. I'm so very not smart. It's fish, right? How do you tame a cat? I'm pretty sure it's fish. There's no cats in my village, though. But I would like one. Or I could get... Alright, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to Google this one. I completely forgot. I haven't played Minecraft in a few months. I feel dumb. I hate when I have to Google this stuff. Okay, then. Okay. Okay. We are making some progress. However, I don't think I have any string, and I think right now I'm on peaceful, so... Okay, but how do I build a fishing rod? Can I not? Why aren't you telling me? Maybe I'm just dumb. Yeah, I think I might just be dumb. Villagers, I'm gonna steal one of your beds for the night. Because I am one sleepy bitch. I love when I get emails from companies and they're like, hello, Sleepy Goth GF. And I'm like, hi. So it's in the name slot on TikTok. And so whenever I get hit up by like brands and stuff, they're like, hello, Sleepy Goth GF. And I'm like, hello. My name is Avi. I almost said my other name. I've been calling myself my other name a lot more recently. And I don't mind it. I just prefer being called Avi on the internet and stuff. Hi, kitty. Hello. Just prefer being called Avi on the internet. I know. I'm looking for a bed, though. And then we're going to find some fish. And then I'm going to tame you. Alright. We'll just use my bed. I'll sleep outside. But yes, I've been using my other name. And my mom hates that I go by Avi. And it's funny because at my grad party, my boyfriend's parents showed up. And they were like, hi, Avi's mom. This card is for Avi. And she goes, oh, I hate when people call her that. And my dad was like, oh, I thought it was pretty cool. Because my mom and my dad, fun fact, they were married for 4 months. And... ooh. My parents were married for a record of 4 months, and they did not like each other that much. Now, I know they said with a fishing rod, but I don't have any string. Are there any fish here? There are fish here. Yeah, my parents were married for 4 months, and it was really funny because I was already born, and my grandma was like, "Hello, Avi's mom. Please do not get married. Can I not hit you? I'm pretty sure I can hit you." I can't. Or maybe I can. But my grandma, she was like, "Avi's mom, you should not marry the man who would eventually be my dad." And my mom was like, "Why?" "Oh, I can." My mom goes, "Why?" And my grandma's like, "Your child is already alive. We know that you have been fucking." Every time I say something like that, I have to remind myself, or I have to like remember that my account is on like mature, just so I don't get in trouble later. Hello, fishy. So fun fact, Anime Magic is a convention that I'm going to, and I was like, huh, that hotel name sounds very familiar. And then I realized, if you know anything about, like, crime cases, the Crown Plaza is the hotel where, I cannot remember her name, but that video of the girl walking into the freezer, and then she dies, that's where that's from! That was in my state! And so, we're not staying at that hotel, but, like, it just freaks me out a little bit that it's happening there. We are staying at the Hyatt Regency O'Hare, which is, can you get over here? We're staying at the Hyatt Regency O'Hare, which is usually where conventions in my area are held. But I am no longer attending those conventions because the guy who runs them is not a good person. And so we're staying at the Hyatt Regency for the convention that is at, the Crown Plaza. Which is funny, because I never get to stay at the Hyatt Regency, because rooms are always booked. You guys go to a Ninja Sex Party concert? I don't know if I want this cat or the orange cat. Well, there you go. I love Ninja Sex Party. I was really happy when the allegations about Danny were proven false. I'll get you, because you're a baby and we can watch you grow. Wait, no! I want to give you fish. Let me give you fish. May I give you some fish? May I give you some fish? Don't go in there. What the fuck? Why is this so hard? How do I give it to the fucking cat? Do I drop? I don't think I drop it. What? Am I missing something? Am I missing something? Do I have to cook it? I think I'm gonna cook it. I saw someone had a furnace. Am I just dumb? I think I might just be dumb. Anyways, fun fact. I was a Game Grumps fan growing up. I don't watch him as much anymore, not because of anything personal, I just don't. But Aaron Hansen is the... Danny Avidan. That's his name. It's Danny Avidan. I've walked into this house like 6 times today. Click the cat. I'm using a controller. I'm on controller. Huh. I'm not sure. But, Aaron Hansen is the reason that, if you guys did not know, I always draw myself with a blonde streak in my hair, even before I did the blonde streak. And that was because I really loved the blonde that Aaron had. And then I eventually did my under dye, so now the underside of my hair is blonde, and when I tuck back my hair, it's blonde behind my ear. That is because of how I always wanted myself to look, which is a lot because of... May I use your furnace? No! I don't... Get out the way! Fine. A lot of that is because of Aaron Hansen. Maybe I do have to hit the cat with it, because I was just clicking before. I don't want to hit the cat. But yes, I want the blonde under dye to be like my thing, but I'm not going to touch it up again until the end of the summer just because I swim a lot. My grandma was teasing me the other day. She was like, it is your day off and you're swimming when you work at a pool. And I'm like, yep, I love my job. Are you still down here? Oh, you are. I don't want to hurt you because you're tiny, and if I hurt you, you'll die. You are running around so much. I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to feed you. Wait, no, okay, it was letting me... Okay, yeah, so you just need to stay fucking still. Please stop. I just want to feed you. Please, just let me feed you. I'll feed another cat. I just wanted you because you were a baby. Because it said for a second that I could feed. How do I get you to calm the fuck down? Oh my god! There we go! It just took me chasing you around like a madman. Cool, cool. Do you like me yet? Well, I only have one more fish, so... Oh, now you're big! Hello. You gonna come out with me? Oh, are you mine now? I don't think you're mine now. That's fine. I am gonna dig you out of here, though, because you deserve to have a full and happy life. Oh, there are so many comments. Hi, Patty! Yeah, everyone's like, because it's a baby. That's fine. It's fine. I don't care. I will free you, though. Can you follow me? We're gonna get you out of here. I am a hero. Thank you for 6 viewers. Where did you leave? Cool. There you go. Have a good life. I can't tell if you're mine yet or not. I don't think you're mine. I think you're just hungry. I'm gonna kill more fish. You're making noises. I don't know if you're mine, though. Oh, I feel nauseous. That is not a fun feeling. Ah! So the day after I got this cup, the straw broke. And that was my fault. My backpack hit it because I was getting in my car after school. And I just whipped my backpack into the side seat and it broke the straw. So I got some reusable metal ones. Because I was like, you know what? Yeah. No reason not to. And then, they're good straws, but they're slightly thicker than normal straws. And so every time I go to take a sip, it like just slightly throws me off. Because I usually poke myself in the lip. Sorry, fishes. I want a kitty. Oh, that also gave me a bone? That's kind of cool. I love it when my students are like, do you know what Minecraft is? And I'm like, yeah. Or they're like, I don't know if you've ever heard of this thing. It's called Pokemon. And I'm like, yes, I actually have 3 binders filled with Pokemon cards. I don't know where they are though, but I own them. And then, oh god, the other day one of my students was like, have you heard of Among Us? I like Among Us. And I'm like, oh, Among Us? Wow. Wow. I think this was in my first Minecraft video. Wow. That's really sick. Oh, balls to the wall. Let's go. Alright, what am I gonna get rid of? Quick move, quick move. I don't need the dirt. I don't need... If I ever really need wood, I'll just go get more wood. Same thing for the signs. That's sick. A shovel. I'll take these just cause. I don't need this. I'll take another one of you. Clock. That's cool. And I have... Oh, yeah, I have 2 things of flint and steel. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. My favorite audio right now is... Can you draw a picture of Among Us? Can you draw a picture of Among Us? Can you make sure it's Among Us? And can you draw a picture of Among Us? And can you make sure that the picture is sus? Love that audio. Hey, big kitty. I fed you. Can you not? I'm trying to love you. You ate it. I'm not gonna keep chasing you around. Are you mine now? Cool. Let's go, kitty. Can you follow me? Alright, let's figure out how to get home. What are my coordinates? They're 304, 71, 19. Oh, we're far from home, bud. Let's go. We got a kitty. And now that I actually have viewers, what are we gonna name our new little kitty? Ah! What? You have a little bit of an attitude. We have our dog, Throckmorton. I'm thinking either Tony Hawk or Rin Matsuoka, I think. Or Haru! You want your name to be Haru? If you guys don't know, Haru is the name of the main character in Free, which is an anime I watched religiously for a very long time. We're gonna walk around this water. Haru, get over here. Oh, you're so perfect. Can animals get untamed? Because I keep Throckmorton in my house because I'm scared to lose him. He's an indoor dog, though. Hi, Haru! You want another fish? I'm going to give you another fish. And then we'll get more when we get home, okay? I'll go fishing just for you. Hello! No, I'm not going to name it Joe or Among Us. Hello, Haru. I think it's really funny that, like, all of my stuff is anime and Pokemon themed. And don't get me wrong, I love both of those things religiously. However, like, I cannot remember the last time I watched a new anime. Hello. Get over here. Like, I watched Danganronpa for the first time when I was in middle school, which is a flex because I'm now a high school graduate. And although... Oh, it was the bush. Hello. Hello. Come on. And although, like, Danganronpa has always been popular, kind of like Attack on Titan, it was much less popular when I was in 6th grade. When was I in 6th grade? I was in 6th grade 6 years ago. So, yeah. And Danganronpa got popular this past year, or, like, more so, like, to the level that it is now. So that is a little bit of a flex. Oh, you're over here. Okay, cool. What was I talking about? Oh, so yeah, like the last time I watched anime was when I was rewatching Danganronpa with Ben, which I watched for the first time in 2016. I think the last time I watched like a new anime. Are you able to get up here? Oh, yeah, you are. I think the last time I watched like a new anime was like last year. Or no, it was earlier this year because somebody wanted me to watch Kakegurui, and then I watched like 2 episodes. It's not bad. It's just like not my style. But that was because I had 2 friends who were like, "Oh my god, we should cosplay from Kakegurui," and I was like, "Sure, fuck it, I don't care." But with like fandoms like that, and there's nothing wrong with the Kakegurui fandom, I usually want to watch the show before I cosplay from it. I used to be really strict on that. Like, I used to be like, I must have watched every movie, every show, every fan adaptation, every comic, every book, everything said by the director. I must know everything about this character, both their parents' names, their social security number, their zodiac sign, if I want to cosplay them. I was very strict on that. And it usually resulted in me binge watching shows, just to like validate the need to cosplay a character, which, just want to let you know to anybody who wants to cosplay, you don't need to know jack shit about a character to cosplay them. If you want to cosplay a character and you've never seen the show or anything, like, there are people who are gonna be like, wow, what? It really doesn't matter that much, and also, do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. So, if they ever want me to cosplay from Kakegurui, it's like a big ol' maybe. Yo! Squids! Kitty. Hello, kitty. Should I kill the... Do I get anything from the squids? I am not a pacifist. Oh, but they're gay. It's Luca and Alberto! I'll leave you two be. It's Luca and Alberto. I have not seen, Luca yet, but I've heard many good things. I did get a lot of spoilers, though. Please don't talk about it in the chat. However, I like, on TikTok, like, they immediately spoiled it, and I'm like, come on. Like, it's been out on Disney Plus for, like, a day or 2. And I mean, I was originally more pissed off because I thought it was a premium release, which, side note, I don't understand why it's not. If Cruella was a premium release, then I feel like Luca should have been, but I don't know. That's my own thing. But Luca looks very, very cute. And the animation looks amazing. The McDonald's toy pisses me off. I did not get the McDonald's toy. However, I did, like, see a meme about it. Are you still here? Haru? There you are, Haru. I'm gonna name you Luca! That's it, I'm gonna name him Luca. Ah, perfect. So the McDonald's toy, so in the movie Luca, if you haven't seen it, it is about 2 siren boys who go onto the land, and when they're on land, their skin, where is Haru? Or where's Luca? Hi, Luca. Their skin makes them look human. And it's really cool, and it's very, very cute. But the thing is, Luca's fish form is, like, blue. That's all that matters. The McDonald's toy, they made it, like, a vomit green, and somebody said, somebody was like, oh, it's so that it doesn't look like he's dying of, like, drowning, because blue is usually, like, a symbol for, like, death or choking. And I'm like, yeah, but now he looks puke fucking green. But yes, I've heard very good things about Luca. Somebody was like, that was surprisingly good. Like, scary good. Because I know expectations were not super high for that movie. Not that they looked bad. But people were like, I don't know. Oh, I went a little too far. I gotta go back this way. I gotta make that number smaller, and that one smaller. So yeah, I did go the wrong way. Come on, Luca. Let's go. No, so here's, like, a big thing. So Luca features 2 male leads, and there is not a lot of romance. And a lot of people are saying that the movie is an allegory for being gay, which is cool. Do your thing. The thing is, now it's accusing Disney of queer baiting. And first off, I want to say Disney has queer baited many times. Yes, Luca, I know it sucks. But Disney has queer baited many times. However, this movie was not queer baiting. There was no like purposeful intention of showing a gay relationship, you know? And so, as much as I wish there was more representation, you know, it's not like, you know, I feel bad because I feel like it sounds like I'm defending Disney, which I'm not defending Disney. Disney kind of is a little bitch. But I am saying, like, hey, it's not queer baiting if that was never, like, if it was never illustrated that it was supposed to be gay. Because, like, Voltron, that queer baited. Many shows have queer baited. However, I did not think that that was queer baiting. I'm stealing your book, sorry, bro. Because it wasn't purposeful. And that's what kind of bothers me. Like, if you assume something about a show or a movie and it's wrong, that's fine. If you assume it's going to be gay and it's not, that's fine. However, to attack a company for queer baiting when there was never a purposeful intention of it being a queer movie, it's kind of like, Like, Voltron queerbaited because they constantly used Clance, which was a very popular ship between two of the main characters, Keith and Lance. And then they were also like, yes, there is canon gays in this production. That being Shiro and his husband, which his husband was on screen for 2 seconds. Like, they didn't actually show his husband. They showed his husband in a flashback and was like, yeah, that was Shiro's husband. He is gay, but we're never going to talk about it again. And although I hated that because Voltron, I didn't like that Voltron, like, you know, reduced it down to this, because that's a big problem in Western media specifically. The idea of queerbaiting to gain an LGBT-focused audience and then revoking it. Or the big trope, which is having the gay character die, like, really quickly. It sucks, absolutely. But what was really nice was Shiro was an Asian American. Where is Luca? Luca? Where are you? I heard you. Luca, what the balls? Oh, hi Luca. Shiro was an Asian American man who was an amputee and was gay. And although Voltron did not do a great job of recognizing that, they still, you know, it's better, I hate to say it, but it's better than nothing. Not saying it was a good use of representation. However, you know. I also, if you guys did not know, I never finished Voltron. I think I ended at season 4. I know vaguely how it ended. I got through the part where Keith was revealed to be half Galrin, and his mom. I remember his mom was hot, but what was I saying? Oh, I never finished Voltron because I remember when it came out, everyone was upset about it, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna let that be the lasting effect of this show. Because Voltron was a huge part of my life for a very long time. I was a Keith cosplayer, and for a while I was known in the Illinois area as that Keith cosplayer. It was a huge part of my life. And so, okay, no, we're gonna go this way. And so I never finished Voltron purely out of spite because I heard how bad the ending was. However, I have a theory. If you guys were not a part of the Voltron fan in, what was it, 2016 to 2018? There was a big controversy because somebody was invited to the DreamWorks Animation Studio and they took pictures of storyboards that hadn't been released yet. And they showed, like, storyboards of upcoming seasons. That could have gotten a lot of the storyboard artists fired. That could have gotten the main production team fired. That could have gotten the people who decided, because they, like, held a raffle, I think it was, and then one random person was chosen to tour the studio. But that was it was a shitty move. It was a really shitty move on behalf of the person who was touring the building. So my theory is that the reason that the show sucked so badly, because what I know is that, like, Voltron was going in this direction and then out of nowhere it went this direction and disappointed everybody. As far as I know, there was not a single person happy with that ending. And I think they had to change the story. I have never seen those storyboards. I made sure to never see those storyboards, and the team has done so much work into making sure those storyboards were never published again because people were trying to repost them. And I think the person who posted it got their account deleted. From, I think it was on Tumblr when this was all happening, because Tumblr was still relevant. And, it was just, So that's what I think happened. I think as a result of the storyboards being leaked, DreamWorks had to make a decision, and they chose to make the decision of changing how that season would go. And so it probably changed a lot of what they were planning to reveal and planning to do, because that season was a lot of filler, and it was kind of weird. And so I think DreamWorks just was like, we have to do this. We can't. That's at least my theory, is that it was supposed to end a different way, and they couldn't. Because I remember a lot of people were like, oh my god, Clance got proven canon because of these storyboards. And if that is true, that's probably a huge reason why Clance never actually happened. I am a slut, though, for the red and blue ship, like, dynamic. I love it. Like, all hell. I think I already passed through this village. Luca, you there? Hey, Luca. But yes. Voltron. I am going to quickly, I hate to say this, I'm going to run a commercial and then let myself take a sip of my drink. I know the chat rules. I made the chat rules. I think this is... I'm, like, still learning how to do streaming. Yay! I figured it out. We're on our way. We're on our way. I'm on my way. That is from The Amazing World of Gumball. I love the people in my life. However, many of them only text me when I am streaming. I also noticed people always text me when I'm hanging out with my nephew. My nephew he's turning 2 next month. And if you guys do not know, that is the age of the terrible twos. And my nephew is a fucking wild child. I was tickling him today, and then he ran around and threw everything off the couch. And those little, like, foam mats that kids play on, I assembled it, and he just immediately, I had a hiccup or a burp, I don't know. He immediately took it apart and started whacking me with it. I love him, though. He's so funny. My nephew is hilarious. But what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, people only text me when I'm, like, hanging out with my nephew. And, like, that's, like, when I cannot check my phone. Because that child is insane. I love him. I love him to death. But he is batshit crazy. Just like his mom. His mom is my basically sister. She's my cousin. However... we are very, very, very close. And so he is just, I think I have a video of him screaming. I'm not going to show the video, but I will play the audio of him fucking yelling. I think my mic will pick it up. It should.
Hey, Hulk, get over here.
And then that's my grandfather yelling at him. But I look at my nephew, like, I took my eyes off him for a second, right, and I look at him, and he's, like, down this hill, because my grandparents own a little bit of land, because they immigrated and just bought straight-up land and then built their own house, because my grandparents are just built different, and I look over my nephew, and he's standing like this, and he's just looking off into space, and we're like, hey, are you good? And he goes, ah! He, like, raises his hands, he puts his whole gut into it, and I'm like, oh! This child... I think it's funny that my cousin had a kid, because how much older is she than me? She is 7 years older than me. That is a fact, because she just turned 25, and I'm about to turn 18. Yeah. Side note, I always think that she's not that much older than me, because for some reason, I remember as a kid, she used to be like, I'm a 90s kid, and I used to pick on her for it, because I was like, you weren't a 90s kid, you were born in this year. And so in my brain, I'm always like, oh yeah, she was born in 98. No, she was born in 95. That's not true at all. So anyways, when I was 7, she was 14. And she was the classic MySpace emo. 100%. Like, she had the hair. She literally had a MySpace page. She was one of the people who followed Jeffree Star on MySpace. Listened to Blood on the Dance Floor. I need to find her old YouTube channel. She listened to Blood on the Dance Floor. She was just... she was a character. And I remember one time we were on my grandparents' trampoline. I'm not going... Am I going the right way? I don't want to swim. I have this guy here. We were at my grandparents'. We're on the trampoline, and my grandfather, he builds, obviously, because he built our house. And we had those orange extension cords. We had 2 of them, and then we have the speakers from the computer basement. No, the basement computer. I'm very sorry. I'm illiterate. And, am I still going the wrong way? No. And we literally had those from the basement, and we were just blasting. Nope, I think I have to go. Do I? I think I have to go this way. I don't want to, though. Luca. Hi, Luca. I'm really sorry. We have to go on water. I'm sorry, Luca. We'll be okay. But yeah, so I remember we're bouncing on this trampoline, right? We're listening to Owl City and Blood on the Dance Floor. This is very 2010, which is actually accurate because I was 7 in the year 2010. And, yeah, I was. I had to think about that. But we're jumping on this trampoline, right, in the middle of nowhere, and I know, I'm sorry. Where's Luca? 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 Did he drown? I'm gonna get to the land, and if he's dead, I'm gonna be really upset. I think maybe he's just doing that skitter thing. Oh, no. I'm gonna be very upset if he's dead. Oh, but we're jumping up and down on the trampoline. It's 2 a.m. We are blasting music, and we hear, like a swoop, a snap, and a screech. And a bat had tried to fly into my cousin's hair. And I was terrified, because I'm scared of bats, rats, and bugs. And she thought it was, like, the most metal fucking thing ever. And I was like, because I was 7. And to this day, I think it's very, very funny. Also, when I was a child, she once showed me fan art of Lucifer. Not the real Lucifer, but it was like blonde boy with abs, and he had like an emo haircut. And I remember she was on the phone with her friend, and she goes, Avi, get over here. And I'm like, what? And she goes, do you think this guy is hot? And at the time, I was attending a very strict Christian school. And I was like, yeah. Which, I did not find him hot. I just wanted to impress my older cousin. And she goes, oh my god, Avi, that's Satan. You have a crush on Satan? And I was like, and I brought it, I used to bring it up constantly. She was like, you've told me that story 4 times. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I think it's nice. I think it's a good story. She's a very good mom, though. Like, she has, I believe she has 21 tattoos and 23 piercings. 20-something of both. And she's, like, the most emo person I know. Like, classic emo. But she's a very good mom. And today, my mom was like, you're gonna make such a good mom one day. And I'm like, thanks, haha. Because I'm very scared to be a parent. Which is why I probably will not be for a very long time. And I remember, after I told my mom, because, fun fact, I was a lesbian for a few years. I came out to my mom, I was like, hey mom, I'm bisexual, and she goes, no you're not, you're just a lesbian in denial. And I was like, oh, okay. So then a few years later, I was talking about how, after I transferred schools, I did get asked out a couple times. Is Luca here? Did Luca die? I think Luca died. I think Luca died. Now I gotta head, first I'm gonna sleep and then I'm gonna head back to the island. I'm really upset if Luca died. We just got him. Oh, but yeah, so I came out to my mama's buy and she was like, I remember the conversation. She goes, I was saying like that these few guys asked me out and she was like, you're not even into boys. And then she leans on the table and she goes, or is that an option now? And I was like, oh, haha, well, yeah, I'm bisexual. And she goes, since when? And I was like, oh, actually, I've always been, but I was like, when I came out, you said that I was lying. And so I never brought it up again. And she was like, you really need to stick up for yourself more. And I was like, okay. Like, I didn't know how to respond to that. Shit, I don't have any inventory space. I'm really upset. Luca's just dead like that. No, I'm gonna go back and see if he's alive. That's really upsetting. We got a cat. We spent so long traveling together. And now he's dead. But I don't want him to be dead. We'll find you, Luca. Oh, so yeah, the morning after I came out, I told my mom, I was like, yeah, I have a crush on this guy named Doug, and Doug is my boyfriend now. And she walks into my room and she goes, hey, honey. And I'm like, yeah. She goes, I just want you to know, if you ever get pregnant, I'm letting you keep it. And I was like, oh, okay. She was like, you know, if you ever get pregnant in high school, you're allowed to keep the baby. And I was like, okay. Like, I'm very heavily pro-choice. And also, I don't want a kid right now. And my mom, she's always wanted another child. So, I think she was just kind of like, did you guys see that? I thought I saw a flash of a cat. Maybe I'm losing my mind. I miss Luca. I miss Luca. You know, Luca's not dead. Wait! Luca! Baby! Oh my god, Luca! We'll find a way around. I'll build a boat. Let's go, Luca. We're gonna build a boat. Can cats get on boats? Oh. Luca, you're alive. Luca. My baby. What are you doing? Get out of the water. Let's go. Luca. Oh, there you are. Luca's alive, guys. Luca's alive. So, Luca, I think we're gonna build a bridge. Yeah, we're gonna... because if you can't make it across the ocean, we're gonna have to build a bridge. Which means I'm gonna have to drop something. I don't need emeralds. I know. Luca, you sound a lot like my nephew. Luca, I'm gonna have you sit right now while I collect wood. Luca is alive! Also, I think I'm gonna be making some updates to the Redbubble shop. So, if there's anything that I usually say, or that you guys would like on a shirt, or a keychain, or some shit like that, let me know, because the next design I'm working on is just gonna be called Con Mommy. Because, although I am not the mom friend, by any means, not memes, I very much am the convention mom this time. Because I am taking, people I've streamed with, I'm taking Doug, Patty, Ben, Gibby, and then our friend Lexi who cosplays to a convention. And I'm very excited. It's gonna be hell on earth. Oh. Balls. Okay. Nope, shit. But yes, I'm taking them all to a convention, and I'm very, very excited about it. Because it's going to be really, really interesting. How do I build a boat? Can cats ride boats? I need to know that. cats can ride boats, I'll build a boat. Boat? Oh, okay. May I build a boat now? I may build a boat now. What the what? Oh. Okay, back to building a boat. I'm so happy Luca's alive, guys. What? What? Why can't I do it now? Oh, because I was collecting stuff. Okay. I would like this back, so what can I drop? What do I not want? I need that glass. Barrel, it's a bucket. Oh, I don't need this. I don't need a stone shovel. Drop you. Pick up you. Birch boat. Actually, first I'm gonna let you get up. Okay, can you get on a boat? Luca, are you able to get on a boat? Are you not able to get on the boat? No! Stop doing that! Get out of the water! Luca, get out of the fucking water! Get out! Get back up here! Shit, how are we gonna bring Luca home? Okay. Where's the boat? The boat's over here. Luca, get over here. Luca, I love you, but you're pissing me off. Okay. Okay. Get out of the water, Luca! I love you, but you're making my life so hard. Get over here. Get over here, babe. Get up here. Get up here. Okay, now. Get on the boat. Here is a boat. Yay! Oh, can I not ride? Oh, okay, cool. I can ride with you. Oh, guys, we get to keep Luca. Are you in here? Okay, you're a hazard waiting to happen. Whoa, why are we going so fucking fast? Gotta check every 5 seconds that you're alive. No, you know what I can do? I know. We're on our way. We're on our way. We are sailing through the sea. I'm so happy that you're with me. We're on our way. We're on our way. And just now everything's okay because I'm here to save the day. Luca and me, sailing through the sea. We don't know where we're gonna be, but we know that we are happy. We're on our way. We're on our way. With the dolphins by our side, we have nothing but our pride. We're on our way. We're on our way. I forgot where I was sailing, but that's fine. Thank you. Shit, okay. Oh, fuck, I don't like the boat. Okay, as long as Luke is here, it's okay. I know. You're gonna meet your brother, though, Throckmorton. Okay, maybe I need to go another way. Because it's 19 and 300. Nope. 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 There we go. I don't know where we're going, hon. Ow! My foot just randomly hurt. And my thighs are stuck to my chair. I didn't introduce you guys to my new streaming buddy. His name is Tank. Now, I never buy myself the little squishmallows because I'm like, I don't need the little squishmallows. I can't cuddle them. But this one is different because he is a shark. And I love him very, very much. Also, I'm gonna pose my little avatar. I know. It's gonna make a sick ass thumbnail though. But yes, and so when I went to, I originally went to CVS, I think to get Coke. Where am I going? First, before I continue talking, I need to figure out which way I can sail my boat because I'm not going in the right way. No. This way. And so, so I went to get Coke, and then I went to the toy aisle because I was like, I'm bored. And there was just a bag of Squishmallows on the ground. And I was like, sick. And so I get them, right? And oh, that's more fish. Are you still, okay, cool, you're still on here. Me and Throckmorton on our journey. Not Throckmorton, me and Luca. And so, I get it out of the bag. I look at the bag. I don't touch it. And I'm like, there's a shark in there. And I freak out. And I get very, very happy. Because sharks are my favorite animal. And you gonna come with? Are you able to come with? Come on. Come on. Are you able to get out? You don't know? Do I have to destroy the boat? Okay, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Luca, are you able to get up here? Luca! Luca! Get out of the boat! My lord. This dude. What was it? Oh yeah, so I was like, it's a shark. And so I get it out of the bag, and then I get my Coke, and I go to the CVS checkout. And normally I do self-checkout, because I don't like talking to people, but there was a lady there, and I was like, shit, and she was like, can I help you today? And I was like, shit. And so, I was like, yeah, and so I'm checking out, and she sees a Squishmallow, and she goes, I just don't get what the hype is with all these pillows. And I was like, oh, they're really, like, comfy and whatever. I've been collecting them for a few years, actually. I mainly just collect big ones, like, I'm rambling. And she was like, I know, just so many fun girls like you come and get them. And I'm like, no! I don't want to fill the stereotype. There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm like, no! Okay, Luca, are you gonna get out of the boat? I don't want you to be stuck outside. But yeah, she was just like, oh, so many fun girls like you. And I was like, well, fun girls like me? What does that mean? I'm gonna destroy the boat again. Because I would like you to come inside. And I'm really sorry. The boat is sinking now, okay? Now will you get out of the water? Can you come up here? Okay, cool. Where are you going? Is that why I lost you? Were you chasing fish? Bitch, let's go. Luca, come on. You gotta meet Throcky. Luca, let's go. Oh, but yeah, I was just like, his name is Tank, and I got very excited because I just have a dog named Tank. And also, if I ever had a pet shark, I would name him Tank. Jesus, Luca, it's taken like an hour to get you here. Okay, you want to get out of the rain? Let's go. Let's get out of the rain. Let's go. Come on. If you come here, you'll get more fish. So this is our house. We have 2 horses. Their names are... Oh. We have 2 horses. Their names are Horsey Tom... Oh, you meowed and the rain stopped. Their names are Horsey Thompson and Ricky Montgomery. And then you have a brother, and his name is Throckmorton. Come inside. Luca! Jesus! And now, you are going to stay. Can I edit you? No. I'll make a new sign just for you. When the cat meows, it sounds a lot like my nephew. My nephew sounds like a Minecraft cat. First off, I need to put shit away. Put you away, 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 put you away. I'll put you away. Put you away, put you away. No. Please, every time I hit you, you're like, I refuse. You don't have a choice. That sounds really bad taken out of context. Can I go down a line? Oh, god damn it. Alright, we're gonna try this shit again. Because I need it to be centered. Or as centered as it'll get. Now we have some babies. We have Luca and Throckmorton. Sick. I love it. Oh, now we can have a little library upstairs. That is also sick. A book and quill. Can I write? Oh, that's what the ink sacs are for. Loom. I think it's funny that, like, so I know I'm like a Minecraft streamer. However, I don't really know that much about Minecraft. Not just because, like, I never got into it, because I was heavily into it growing up. I was a huge fan of I Has Cupquake, and then I watched Sky Does Minecraft for a little bit. However, I was just poor, and I only got to play Pocket Edition, and so I would just kind of watch, and also, PC and Xbox are very different. But, like, deadass, I just know nothing. I'm sorry for burping. That was gross. However, I have to. Sometimes it's just not fun. Oh, I don't want to kill them. But I need ink sacs. I don't think I can shear away an ink sac. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to. I'm sorry. Where's your ink sac? God, this music. It sounds so nice. And it reminds me of that one episode of BoJack, where he's underwater and can't talk the whole time. BoJack Horseman is a very good show, and I'm very happy it's getting recognition. But my one friend, she was like, "Oh my god, have you seen it yet?" And I was like, Yeah, I finished it a year and a half ago. Like, I'm very happy, again, that people are getting into it. But then, I have people explaining BoJack to me, and I'm like, now hold the fuck on. That's where I draw the line, because I've known BoJack. I had a very, you know, I'm gonna expose myself really quick. Because I would never tell any of my friends this story, but I might as well tell all of you. So, a while ago, and by a while ago, I mean not that long ago, I had, a certain type of dream about Will Arnett, the person who voices BoJack. And, I told my boyfriend, I was like, hey, I had a certain type of dream about Will Arnett. And first, my boyfriend goes, understandable, and I go, thank you. And he goes, however, which I hate the however, he goes, however, Will Arnett is like 50, and without a beat, I go, he's 56. And I've never seen my boyfriend look more disappointed in his entire life, because I knew how old Will Arnett was after admitting to having a very interesting dream about Will Arnett. So yeah, that's like a whole thing that happened. I also know a huge part of it is because I watch Arrested Development, which is a very good show. It's on Netflix right now. I just started season 3. But Will Arnett is in that, and my type is people who are mean to me, because Happy Father's Day. So Will Arnett plays a character named Job, who's just an asshole. And I'm like, oh, bitch, I love you. Which is funny to me. Oh, fuck, I forgot that this track is, like, weirdly intense. It's like, dun. It's just the heavy dun dun dun. I really don't know what I was gonna do right now. Oh, I was gonna get more wood to add onto my house. But yes, I know I need to work on streaming more games. I was gonna do golf with friends today, but I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow before work, if I can get myself to, because here's the other thing. I need to not forget that I have a doctor's appointment this week, because I have a doctor's appointment this week. And I'm like, normally I'm okay with that stuff, but like today I randomly remembered I have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday, and it's at 11:30, which isn't bad, but lately I haven't been waking up until like 1 or 2, which is not great when I have to be up at 11:30. And it's funny because I made the phone call, right? I deal with a lot of mental illness, and it's been getting worse recently, hence why I have not been streaming as often. Even though streaming does make me incredibly happy. I just am lazy. I've been sitting in my bed watching cringe compilations instead of streaming. So, I also, on top of my mental illness, I have asthma, which you guys have also bullied me for, which I think is very funny, because I bring it up all the time. But, I had an asthma attack at work, and my manager was like, I would feel very comfortable if you went to a doctor. And they even called my mom. They were like, hey, is she gonna see a doctor? Just because my asthma, there was like a good 2 weeks where it was really, really bad. Sorry, I need to adjust again. I have really bad posture. But it was really bad for like 2 weeks, and I think that's just because I live in Illinois. It just got so obnoxiously humid for a few days, and it really affected my asthma. On top of that, I worked a double in a 90-degree saltwater pool. So I was in the water for 11 hours with like a 2-hour break. So I had an asthma attack. And so I'm calling my doctor because we're just going to figure out, like, you know, how we can prevent it, what more we can do. And they're like, okay, what's your appointment for? And I was like, huh? And they're like, oh yeah, Dr. What's-her-face is not in right now. What's your appointment for? And I go, oh, asthma and emotional regulation. And they go, what? I go, asthma and emotional regulation. So now I'm gonna just be talking to my doctor like, sometimes my chest is just like, and other times I don't like myself. And I really do like my doctor, but one time she was like, you have an ODD, which stands for Oppositional Defiance Disorder. And she said that me and my brother had it. And it is a real thing. However, I don't have it. And I can't say that I don't have it, or I'm going to be contributing to what makes them think I have Oppositional Defiance Disorder. And they were like, my doctor was like, yeah, like to my mom, she was like, both your kids have it. And my mom was like, no, they don't. And I'm like, yeah, no, I don't. I was like, I just am an asshole. I was like, I really love you, but I'm just kind of a dick sometimes. So yeah. However, mental illness runs in my family, and I also experienced not great stuff at a very young age. So it's kind of like, it was gonna happen anyway, but now this other stuff is going on, and now you definitely have it anyway. So, that's sick. Because my father, he has BPD, and my mom has dealt with, I'm fine, like, telling the whole world my father has BPD, but I'm not gonna talk about what my mom has, just because I live with my mom, and as much as I am not a nice daughter sometimes, I love her very much. My mom is kind of, well, my mom is very funny, but she's kind of sick. So, you know, but mental illness runs in my family like insane. Like, she's a runner, she's a track star. So, I'm getting to that age now where, like, we can kind of rule out, like, oh, she's just hormonal, and instead be like, oh, she's mentally ill. Because that's the other thing with mood disorders like BPD, and there are exceptions to the rule, just like anything. However, the standard is that you're not allowed to get diagnosed until you're like 17. Just because your body is going through so many but your body is going through so many hormonal changes that, it's really hard to find out which one is the mood disorder and which one is just hellish puberty. And so right now, we're looking to get me on something to just kind of help with the mood swings, because I'm also on birth control. Because the other night, when I got this done, it was like midnight, right? And my mom, she's like, hey, are you good? And I was sobbing uncontrollably, and I was like, I didn't tip the hairstylist enough. And my mom had to hold me while I cried, because I realized that I tipped the hairstylist who did my hair, like, 10% and not 15%. And I just felt like such an asshole. And I ended up going back to the place. I was like, hey, I wanted to give you more money because you did a really good job and I want to keep coming to you, but I actually didn't tip enough because I'm really bad at math. And she was very understanding, but it was just like a whole thing that also happened in my life. I heard a spooky noise. And so, yeah, so my worst trait is that I watch cringe compilations. Because I like to backtrack, so I'm backtracking once again. My worst trait is that I watch cringe compilations. However, what's really funny is I'll be watching a cringe compilation, and I'll be seeing, like, a clip that was taken at a convention, and I'll be like, that's not the one that I go to! Because Anime Central, which is the biggest anime convention in the region, takes place literally 40 minutes from me. That's also where Midwest Fur Fest is. I am not a furry. However, one time me and my cousin were like, hey, what if we just went to a furry convention? Like, what if we just did that? And then we almost did, and then we didn't. But, that convention also happens at, it's called the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center. But, Con Altalee, Anime Midwest, Midwest Fur Fest, and a few other conventions always happen there. And so I love it when I see, like, cringe compilations, and I'm like, I know where that staircase is! I've been there! Or I'm like, whoa, that's the escalator! And there's also a very iconic photo, and if I ever edit this video, I'll show the photo. But it's a photo, and it says, like, Midwest Fur Fest, HIV testing, at a furry convention. And that was taken at the Rosemont Convention Center, which is 40 minutes away from my house. Additionally, there is a very iconic photo of a furry in a vor fursuit, which I hate those words being all used in one sentence. However, that was also taken at the Donald E. Stevens Center. Another fun fact, so my brain is very small, and parts of it are only dedicated to certain topics. Please be respectful to the wildlife. I killed 2 squids in here past Avi. I'm sorry. Oh, but I have like an extensive knowledge on like conventions and convention information. One of those being DashCon. If you don't know what DashCon is, I believe it was a 2000. It was either 2014 or 2015. But it was a convention ran by Tumblr fans for Tumblr fans, and it was essentially a Tumblr convention. This took place in my state, and I know several people who attended that convention. And if you've ever seen a photo with a joke about a ball pit, and pissing in a ball pit, that is the result of DashCon. Hey, Throckmorton, can I give you this? What can I feed you? I don't know what I can feed you. I'll find out. But yeah, I have an extensive knowledge on, shit that doesn't matter. I'm trying to think. Hi, Luca. I had people over the other night, one of them being Abby, who's usually in the... Sorry, I had to burp again. Not fun. Because it just feels like air. So Abby, who's normally in the comments of my streams, she is very active on my Twitch, and I love her to death. I had her over the other night with a few other people, and I was talking about conventions, because I just started opening my mouth and I didn't close it. And, I just talked for like a half hour. And I was like, yeah, this is why DashCon failed. Here's what DashCon should have done. Here's how much money DashCon hid away. Here's how much DashCon hid from the hotel. Blah, 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 blah. Na-na-na-na-na. Just for a fucking hour. Like, I love my friends, but I couldn't even listen to myself talk for an hour about a convention that I didn't even attend. And I am very lucky to have friends who, like, listen to me talk about stuff like that. Because not everyone, or especially me growing up, I did not have a good support system. I didn't have a solid friend group. A lot of my friends were very mean to me. And so I'm very lucky now that I can just be like, you know, I can be like, hey, can I talk to you about my extensive knowledge on conventions that have failed and why they failed? And my friends will be like, yeah, bitch, go off. Like, I am really lucky to have the friends I do have, especially because a lot of them, and this is kind of an exception just because tonight's stream was held much later, but a lot of my friends will try to be here for my streams, and a lot of my friends have just been so supportive. Like I do not deserve the support that I get from my friends, and still, every single day, they make me feel like I'm normal, and they always let me know that I'm loved and supported, and I'm very, very lucky to have that in my life. This is also the second time that this specific Minecraft track has played on this stream while I've talked about... What the fuck? Well, I've talked about, like... Not sad, but, like, cheesy moments. What the fuck? Oh. That was weird. No! God balls. Do-do-do. I was gonna talk about something and then I completely forgot what it was. Hi.
Alright. When are you gonna be done streaming?
What?
When are you gonna be done streaming?
I don't know why.
Just cause mom asked.
Oh, I mean, probably in like 20 minutes. Why?
No, I don't know. She just asked me to tell you.
Okay.
But she also said goodnight and love you.
Oh, okay. Tell her I said goodnight and I love you. I'm very excited to take, like, all of my friends to their first convention. Because I am doing a Bowsette group. Actually, I should just do that. I'm doing a Boozette, Bowsette, and Chompette group. I am being Bowsette because I like being the center of attention. And then Gibby, who is somebody else I stream with, and then... I don't really stream with her anymore, but she's been in a handful of my TikToks, and we have done a couple of Danganronpa cosplays together. She's gonna be there, and then Patty, who is twitch.tv/PettyPierogi, is going to be at that convention, and that's gonna be... It's literally everyone who's coming with, it is going to be all of their first times at a convention. And I'm very, very excited that I'm the person who gets to help. We booked our hotel last night. We're staying at the Hyatt Regency, which I talked a little bit about earlier. And then I'm so excited. Because normally I go to a convention called Anime Midwest, and I'm gonna build something there so I stop falling. If you have never been to... or if you don't know about Anime Midwest, I very, very highly suggest just looking into it. The guy who runs the con is not a great person, and so I'm never gonna harass, like, I've talked about this on my story, I'm never gonna harass, like, a 13 or 14-year-old for going to that guy's conventions. However, as somebody now who is at an age where I can travel for conventions, and I kind of have the ability to, like, not like just travel, but just go pretty much wherever I want without having to worry about my parents. It's more my responsibility to not go to these conventions rather than punch down on the kids who don't have anywhere else that they can go and are going because, you know, it's where they can afford to go and it's the only place they're able to go. So, you know, putting that out there now. And so normally one convention called Anime Midwest always happens the week of my birthday, and this is the first time in a few years that I will not be going, and I'm a little bummed about it, but Anime Magic is a new up-and-coming convention that is not associated with the Anime Midwest team at all, and I'm very, very excited to go to that, especially because one of my friends at Allison.Senpai is going to be a guest there, and I'm trying to be a guest there because I would just love to be a guest at a convention. I feel like that's kind of how I know that I've made it at least a little bit in the cosplay world. But I submitted a panel on cosplay safety, and if I can figure out who else is going to be at that convention, because a lot of it is based on, like, people who are, like, able to go this year, stuff like that, people who are able to get vaccinated, I'm figuring out who's going, and then I'm running a panel on convention safety, cosplay safety, and how to keep yourself safe when you are at conventions, which I'm very excited about because I really love that I'm now considered an experienced cosplayer and that now I have a little bit more knowledge and ability to help people. Because I've talked about this on here, all I've ever wanted to do was help people, and now I get to do that, especially with a medium that I consider myself pretty well adversed in. So I'm very excited about that. Especially because, like, a lot of people started cosplaying over quarantine, and as a result have never been to a convention. And so I'm not only teaching a group of people who are fairly new to the cosplay community in itself, but a ton of people who are just new to conventions. Because it's kind of one thing, like, I was a cosplayer who didn't go to conventions for a few years, and I was like, oh, I know how to go to conventions because I watch all these videos of people doing it. But when you're in quarantine, first of all, convention culture is going to be a lot more different now post-COVID. And second, a lot of these people just aren't involved with certain aspects of the community, which is entirely valid. Not everybody likes watching vlogs and stuff like that. However, I do, and I have been to Anime Magic will be my 10th convention. And so I just like that I'm considered now, like, not an expert, but... Ah! Ty redeemed Hydrate 4 times, and Patty redeemed Hydrate once. And you guys are going to be the death of me. Oh, my bad. Ty redeemed hydrate 5 times, not 4 times, as he proceeded to correct me in the chat. I haven't re-uploaded the Jackbox video to my YouTube yet because I edited it, but I need to re-upload the full thing. There's a part in that stream where Ty redeemed hydrate, and then he was like, drink your fucking water, and Patty yells at him because I was about to drink my water and then I didn't because I was laughing. And I just thought it was very funny because me and Ty butt heads all the time. Not actually, we are very good friends. However, we like to jokingly argue, and his girlfriend almost indefinitely will be like, nope, Avi's right. And I like that. It makes me feel powerful. Oh shit, this is gonna be a 3-story house and I don't even have anything on the 2nd floor yet. Go dancing. I have that one song from In the Heights stuck in my head, but I don't know the words to it. But it's like, don't make me laugh. Oh, fuck, wait. Don't make me laugh. I've been trying all night. You've been shaking your ass for like half of the heights. And I know it's misogynistic, but it is very catchy. I also know nothing about In the Heights. I just know people are kind of mad at it right now because the representation was like, yo, we're so represented. And then they were not that represented. Delta just redeemed hydrate. If you guys haven't noticed, I took away the ASMR feature. Number 1, because I'm not good at whispering, and number 2, because it was always being enabled at the worst times. Like, I think, I didn't notice it until the stream was over, but my friend, twitch.tv/seb_beb redeemed hydrate at the climax of this one game that I was playing. Oh, it was the Fragile Minds. It was the one game I played about anxiety. It was very good. I just cannot remember the title. I think I'm gonna read out a message. I had to reread these messages. This is an actual message that I got from Seb, and it just says, my life is one big ironic joke. And he texted me that when I was like half awake, and I just didn't respond, and I feel very bad about it. But I was like half awake. I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to say to that. Because I was just out. So yeah, I think tomorrow I'm going to stream Golf with Friends by myself because it is not cross-platform. Before work, if I'm up for it. Because I think I'm going to be up for it. But I also I need to wake up earlier. And I never wake up early. What time is it? It is 12:30 in the AM. Huh. I can't wait to go to bed and watch cringe compilations. There was a TikTok compilation, and this was when, like, Musical.ly was still around. No, it was right in early TikTok. It was, like, really early. Not like, oh, haha, summer 2019. No, I mean, like, November, like, 2018, because that was when I joined. But it was very early TikTok, and there was a video of somebody... And it was an audio, and it was like, if he calls me daddy, I swear he getting in the panty. So daddy, daddy, daddy. It was like some shit like that. And it was somebody in a blonde wig and like a tux. It was like one of those Playboy bunny outfits, but instead it was a tux. And it was in 2x speed, because of course it was. And they were just like dancing to it with like a gay flag. I don't know. But my friend Shimon, who's very funny, he sent it to me and he goes, hey, is this you? And I was like, no. But I'm really complimented that you think I'm that skinny. And it was just a whole thing. And I saw that compilation the other day. And I was like, I don't see any of the resemblance. However, I do appreciate it. Because that person was skinny. I also don't like that now I've said daddy over and over on the internet. Happy Father's Day. My life is one big ironic joke. If you guys ever watched I Has Cupquake, she had an amazing Minecraft series, and her house was built into a mountain, and it was just like this castle. And like to this day, like I know I'll never be able to build anything as great as that, but my god, was it like my favorite like house ever. And there were so many floors, and it was just so intricate and pretty. Oh, this is cobblestone? Nope, nope. This is cobblestone. Oh, I thought my mother was calling me. Nope, it's just my boyfriend. Me and my boyfriend, Doug, we have been together for, like, at least a year. I don't know. We don't have an official date that, like, we started dating, which is really funny, because we probably should. But we don't. And so, like, there'll be moments where I'll just be like, we'll be chilling, we'll just be sitting at home, and then I'll be like, we're dating. And I'll be like, yeah. And I'm like, I just completely forgot that we're dating. Because I do. I very often forget that me and my boyfriend are dating. Partially because it feels, like, too good to be true. But also just because I have, like, a very bad memory. And sometimes, like I'll just, my brain will just tap out for a few months. And it'll just be like, nope, no new memories here. And so I didn't, like, forget that. No, I did. I would just straight up forget that we're dating. I'd be like, holy fuck, we're together. And he'd be like, yep. I'd be like, that's so sick. We're dating. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, whoa. And I'm very, like, easy to impress. I could hear you, Luca. I'm very excited to watch Luca. I'm gonna watch it at a time where I know I'll be awake enough to watch it. On one hand, I have work tomorrow. I don't have work until like 3:30. But I'm just like, oh, I just want to sleep and then go to work. On the other, I can't just, I need to like get on a decent schedule because like, and I know I sound old when I'm like, I'm gonna be too tired for when school starts. And it's not even just that, but like I'm an adult now. Not yet, actually, my birthday's in another month. But like I'm becoming an adult. I should probably be better and not wake up at fucking 2 in the afternoon and be up until 4 every night. I also need to be awake for that doctor's appointment. I'm not awake, but I need to get up on time. Just not be all night. You wouldn't even dance with me. Don't make me laugh. I've been trying all night. You've been shaking your ass for like half of the heights. Thank you for 5 viewers. I'm just sitting here. I know the view count was really high earlier. I was just talking. My Minecraft streams are just 2 hours of me talking. It's literally just watch Avi talk about her entire personal life and then wonder, is she okay? Maybe. God, me and my friends, we were talking shit about Onision the other day, which if you don't know who that is, I am jealous and I wish I were you. I almost fell off my whole house. But I don't like Onision. However, growing up, I was like, guys, he's not mean. He's just honest. And now I have body image issues. So, clearly I was a little bit wrong. But yeah, me and my friends were talking shit about Onision, and I was like, hey guys, I have access to his Twitter, because I follow his Twitter, because it's a private account, so people would stop making fun of him, but I follow him so I can make fun of him. So we also just made fun of that for a little bit. Also, I'm all for, like, don't support toxic creators, absolutely. But I think it's very funny when, like, my followers will message me and be like, hey, do you know, or they'll be like, hey, so you're following problematic user. Did you know that they're problematic? And I'm like, yes. I don't support their content. But I like to make fun of them. And if they go private every week because of controversy, I cannot make fun of them. Because a cosplayer by the name of Circuit, that was specifically who this was about. And I don't blame the user at all who sent me that message, who was like, hey, did you know that Circuit is very toxic? I don't blame them at all, but I'm like, yes, I know Circuit is very, very toxic. And if you guys don't know who Circuit is, once again, I'm jealous of you. But Circuit, is an asshole and makes a lot of Holocaust jokes. Like, you know, is not Jewish and makes a lot of Holocaust jokes. And also is just generally an asshole. So they tried to hit on one of my sort of exes. Not sort of being like, oh, we're sort of not broken up, sort of being like, I'm not sure if we ever dated, it was weird. Which I have so many situations like that. Oh, I want to see how tall my house is now. Whoa, I'm gonna make this so big. I'm gonna make it like morph into a castle. That's gonna be so cool. However, I think I'm gonna do that on the next episode because it is now 12:40 in the morning and I have work tomorrow. Oh, look at Throckmorton and Luca. I got a pose in front of my little family. It's us. Also, I changed my avatar if you guys didn't see. I made it look a little cute and a little dumber now. So yeah. Let me Oh, and then we have Tank. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in supporting me on my other platforms, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube at sodamoskii, SODAMOSKII, and twitch.tv/sodamoskii. If you're interested in answering daily questions, hearing facts that aren't true, because I have a channel that's just facts that are not true, and getting the chance to play games with me live, be sure to join my Discord server. The link is in the bio of all of my socials. I love you all very, very, very much. Make sure you eat some good food, drink some water, and take your meds if you have to. I had a very good stream, and I'm going to try to get back to streaming Minecraft more, but thank you all for your patience with me lately. It is so appreciated. And once again, thank you guys for 200 followers on Twitch. I hope you all have an amazing night. See you later.